Assalamu alaikum. Today I will study malaria. Study of malaria, an example of biological method. We know malaria is a common disease in many countries, including Pakistan. We will go through the history of this disease to know how biology solved the problem concerning the cause and transmission of malaria. In ancient times, more than 200 years ago, physicians were familiar with malaria. They described it as a disease of chills and fevers with recurring attacks. They also observed that the disease was more common among people living in low marshy areas. It was thought that the stagnant water of marshes poisoned the air, and as a result of breathing in this bad air, people got malaria. This belief led to the name of this disease. The Italian words mala means bad and area means air. For further certifications of the observations, some volunteers drank stagnant water from the marshes. They did not develop malaria. In the 17th century, when the New World America was discovered, many plants from America were sent back to Europe to be used as medicines. The bark of a tree known as quina quina was very suitable for curing fevers. It was so beneficial that soon it was impossible to carry enough bark to Europe. Some dishonest merchants began to substitute the bark of another tree, cinchona, which closely resembled quina quina. This honesty proved much valuable for mankind. Cinchona bark was found to be excellent for treating malaria. We now know the reason. Cinchona bark contains quina that is effective in treating the disease. At that time, physicians treated malaria with cinchona without understanding the cause of malaria. 200 years ago. Later, it was found that some diseases are caused by the tiny living organisms. After this discovery, it also became a belief that malaria too might be. Leveran began to search for the cause of malaria. He took a small amount of blood from a malarial patient and examined it under microscope was not believed by other scientists. 2 years later, another physician saw the same creatures in the blood of another malaria patient. 3 years after the second signatures in the blood of another malaria patient. 3 years after the second discovery, the same creatures observed for a third time. The organism was given a name Plasmodium. In the last part of 19th century, many different causes of malaria were being justified. By that time, there were four major observations about malaria. Malaria and marshy areas have some relation. Quinine is an effective drug for treatment malaria. Drinking the water of marshes does not cause malaria. Plasmodium is seen in the blood of malarial patients. We now the scientist use whatever information observation he has and makes one or more hypotheses. The hypothesis made in this case was Plasmodium is the cause of malaria. Scientist does not know whether his hypothesis is true or not, but they accept it may be true and makes deductions on or deductions from the above. Hypothesis was it Plasmodium is the cause of malaria, then all persons ill with malaria should have Plasmodium in their blood.